am I shouting? I have no backup today. I'm just messing with you, boys and girls. Morning, Saturday. Come on, smartphone. 24th. Yeah, I'm in Guelph. Just got my part of my breakfast. So I went for a walk today. Did 1.5 miles, just over 2 kilometers. Did my weightlifting routine for 30 minutes. Took a shower. Had 2 scoops of vegan protein, 1 slice of cheese, and protein just with water. Now I have 1 banana. And now we're going to Cambridge to clean up the rest of my trailer, paint the outriggers, and then I'm gonna go grab quick lunch if I'm hungry and go to KENWORTH dealer, because yesterday after I uploaded that video where I was saying our fender's done, eventually I did receive a reply from the salesman saying that they did manage to install the fenders on the drive axles only, and the pusher fenders will be done, he says, probably Monday around lunchtime. And so I want to go there. I know they're open, the gate is open, and I want to see how the truck looks with, at least with partial fenders, and I'll take you along for the ride. Let's clean this baby. So this is the before picture. We're gonna do before and after. Yeah, some of them lost the paint altogether, you know, just the rust. And of course this is just a temporary solution. But again, I just want the trailer to look a bit nicer, you know, with a brand new truck. And yeah, it's dirty. So yeah, I just did the top. You know, that was my plan, just to clean up the rust a little bit and then paint it. So now I'm doing like in stages. First I did the top, like this part. And then I'm gonna do the sides. One side and then come back and do the other side, like, you know, like a conveyor. This way it's a bit easier, and then I do the other side. But yeah, this one works pretty good. I like this. Just paint is, see, like here, there's lots of rust right on the paint. I don't know how they paint this, but it doesn't look they did a very good job, you know, at the plant. They probably didn't put any primer on this, I don't know. And you see this, that's where that monster truck hit me, that tow tractor. I was trying to load at Dallas airport, but it ripped off this one, so they just replaced that one. I'm gonna paint it too. It looked nice. Nice and shiny. Yeah, don't worry too much about the D-rings, because they always rust. But at least these things, you know. Yeah, it looked much better when it's washed. See, even over there, everything is rusting. But it did last much longer, the paint, compared to my first Kaufman. That one, I'm just sorry to say, had a very poor paint. You know what? Maybe I'll just do this side first, like also the top. Just top one side, the other side, just you go like this. But it's gonna take me a while. So, and of course I'm putting this into my calorie counter as exercise, you know, because it is, you're moving. And I think they have a exercise like that there. It's called kind of like light physical work, you know, so which is good. I'm in the open air and I'm still burning calories, so we're doing good. And so I just did almost everything, the top, and this thing already fell off, you know, because it's just sitting here on like this, useless, you know. Lots of rust right under the paint. So shame on you, Fontaine, you know. They did a more or less okay job on the trailer, but here the paint seems to be very thin. This is the last one on this side, and I still have to do front and rear on that side. But I'm gonna take a break. I feel so warm, you know. Today's gonna be a good day in terms of burning calories. You know, everything works here. It's kind of like push-up, you see? It's the chest, the triceps, the shoulder. And you do this for an hour. You know, you start feeling the results. Okay. So the outriggers are cleaned. Of course, this is just temporary solution. I'm thinking next year I'm just gonna take them all off like they're sitting here, but you know, they're probably all rusted in there, like those bolts. But I'm not gonna do it myself. I just probably take the trailer to a shop, you know, like I know there's a shop here with some cheap labor rate, like 80 bucks an hour Canadian, and you know, just tell them to take all this off, and they can probably put them in some kind of solution, you know, like acid or something, and that will eat all this rust, and then just, you know, sand them and paint them. Well, actually I can paint them myself. Painting is not that such a big deal. It's cleaning the rust, and of course there's still rust in there, but at least I clean up like the really bad spots. It will look nicer. You know, the next step will be, because look at this, you see how dirty this trailer is. That's from my last load from Dallas airport to Mississauga when I had those counterweights. And when my truck has a plate, and I hope they will wash the truck, because you know, dealer is supposed to give you a clean truck, but I'm gonna drive to a truck wash with this trailer and let them wash the truck, and then I'm gonna do the same thing, but just, you see these kind of like this size, these are very easy to clean, and I grab the same paint. I'm gonna paint this now. I already cleaned this up a little bit. I'm gonna paint this, but then I'm gonna paint the front, but now it's all dirty. With that one I'll wait till the trailer is washed, and then it will look nice. So all the sides will be black over here. Whenever those I see like this, like, and actually this happens when a load scratches your trailer, you know. But again, there's dirt in there. I hate to paint over dirt. So now I'm just doing this. Now I'm just gonna clean up, get rid of some debris, and then we'll spray the paint. And I guarantee you that the trailer will look 50% nicer. And then yeah, the D-rings. But you see, the D-rings are kind of tricky to paint, because you can see the black on the red over there, because that's when you try to paint them, you know, the paint, I don't want to cover the reflective tape, because I need to have that by law. well, I like it, you know. At least just, you know, the first impression, I don't feel good about dragging a trailer with so much rust. And I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna leave them like this. I'm gonna come back later because the paint is still wet. So I'll come back later and fold them. So clean up the rest, painted them, and painted the D-rings a little bit and the ramps. We'll do the rest on the trailer when it's clean. Alright, so now we can go and see if my truck is outside. At the dealer. It's amazing, I still have a little bit of paint. Like these are empty. Only one is fully empty. This one, well, almost empty. So I used up only 2 cans of paint, you know. Which is good. Shop, that would be bad. So all these are used. Yeah, if you remember, my truck was over there, right where this blue one is now. That's another T880, but you see it's all 3 axles. Alright. Pretty sure somebody should be inside. I see Challenger on their 3-axle trucks. They only put those plastic fenders on the first drive axle. That W900 looks good. Oh, they have it up front. Like this is like, you know, like a toy store for an adult guy who likes trucking. All you see is trucks. Okay, let me go ask him. What's the time now? 1:20. I don't know when they're still open. Saturday till 4. Truck sales and parts. Alright, let's go see if they will allow me just to sneak inside. I'll say, hey, I just want to take a picture how the truck looks with the fenders. And I'm at my truck, and looks like not only the drive axles are done, but the pusher is almost done. And the guy who let me in, he says it's a very tough job, you know, to make them, to put them on, like, you know, it has to be perfect. And actually I like these much better than minimizers. You know, look how they are connected here. This looks much more solid. I don't know what make is this, but I like it, you know. And like, just like the guy said, it takes a whole day to do this. And I think, you see like these kind of like holes in here, that's where those metal bands going. But you know, that's my new look. So the truck would look awesome, you know. But it looks yeah, it's almost done. The truck would look much better when I think those chrome ones will be there, you know. And so the signs, see, I like that there's no window in here, right? So I'm gonna put my trade name in here. Lots of space, SERGEI DRATCHEV heavy haul. I'm gonna put my DOT number and VIN number either here or here, and maybe put like a Canadian flag, US flag somewhere there. Lots of space, and maybe put like a line. I was thinking like a one line, a dual line like this, you know. And I'm still working on the color, what kind of color scheme to use. But on this truck, everything seems to be either chrome or black. You see now, right? The mirrors, the exhaust, this, and so I think the signs. The only red thing is this, right? So white on red, and actually that's what I like, you know, because my Fontaine is like that. On the Fontaine sign of my trailer, is like this. I like that scheme, you know, and it looks good on. And that's the sign you guys couldn't see with the GoPro. Now check this out. SERGEI DRATCHEV. Yeah. And probably, yeah, you see over here as well, right? So white letters on red with white or chrome edge, you know. I think that's what I'll do. Maybe somebody's, you know, a lot of people not watching all the videos. If you're not sure how comments work, watch one of my previous videos called the comments situation. It was recorded, I believe, in January. But to sum it up, I do not read comments, so don't waste your time leaving tips and advice. I do not respond to comments. The only way to communicate with me, if you are one of the good guys, is to become my friend on Facebook. The link is up at the top right corner. Send me a friend request and I'll see what I can do. Only friends can post comments and respond on my Facebook channel. That's all I wanted to add. Thanks for watching. Be cool.